Hello friends, my name is Peter Novak, and just like to say that it's beautiful connecting with you today. It is a beautiful day and a great way to enter the new year, this invisible line of time that we're entering in, where we get a fresh start. And today I want to talk to you about self-realization, about the I am presence, accessing that I am presence within ourselves. We see beings in our past like Christ, like Buddha, Krishna, all these enlightened masters in India. I just read this book, The Autobiography of a Yogi, and in this book, Yogananda, he talks about all these masters that he met that had all these amazing abilities that they could access through themselves, through self-realization, through doing these Kriya Yoga practices and these different practices to cultivate your inner awareness and raise it up your spine and bring it into your higher chakras. Just like Christ, just like Buddha, just like Krishna, just like Moses, all of the masters knew how to do this. They were shown how to do this, and they embodied that version of themselves, that higher version of themselves. They embodied their higher self, embodied themselves in this lifetime, so they could express, so the higher self could express itself in this lifetime. And for us, in this 3D reality, in this world we live in today, it's something that feels so far away from us, that feels unachievable. And it's very rare for us to encounter somebody that has embodied that within themselves. But with this awakening that we're going through, with us entering into this fourth density energy, these higher frequencies are coming to the earth, and it's easier for us to access these energies. And these Christed beings, they left for us a roadmap on how to access these higher states of consciousness. Even the Vedas, they left us this map of the chakras and the Kundalini awakening, and for over 5,000 years or something crazy like that. So we don't need a guru. You know, some people might want to go to India to seek out a guru for them to activate them and to be around, so they could feed off of that energy, so they could use it for their growth. But you don't need a guru. Your guru is your life experience. And for us to tap into this self-realization, we need to pay attention to our life experiences, our catalysts that are coming up for us. Everything that you're going through in your life, all your challenges, to be able to feel it. We have this emotional guidance system within us, and our emotions are telling us where our thoughts are wrong, where we have wrong thoughts. That is where we feel our emotions. When our thoughts are not in alignment with our highest self, we feel a certain emotion, a negative emotion. And when they are tuned into that higher self, you can feel it. It feels good. And we need to follow that. That is our inner guru. Like, this week has been a challenging week for me. I've had all kinds of challenges thrown at me. And instead of being like, oh my God, this is all happening to me, and falling into victim consciousness, I've been embracing that and using this catalyst. I've been journaling about it. I've been going within, doing the work, clearing my space. And that is what we all must do. We can't fall into that victim mentality. That is the most important thing for us to do, is to fall away from that victim mentality and embody creator consciousness, where we know how we are creating our own life experiences, how our higher self which is the future version of us that's in 6th density, is in a higher density that's already been through all the lifetimes we've been through. And it's guiding, it's looking back in the past and guiding us. It is us, it is all of our lifetimes, it is all of us, and it's guiding us back into that oneness. And in this lifetime, we can embody that higher self. We can awaken this Kundalini energy within ourselves through doing Kriya Yoga, through pranayama, through all these different practices. We can awaken this Kundalini energy within us. And this Kundalini energy is feminine and then masculine. And these two energies meet, and you raise it, and it meets at a certain chakra. For most people, it sits dormant at their spine. But once you awaken it, it raises up your chakras, your lower chakras, into your higher chakras. And that's when you can access this higher energy, this higher consciousness, this higher way of being. And it is through tapping into your heart, through unconditional love, seeing the Creator, seeing love in everybody you encounter, seeing them for who they really are, seeing them for the truth and not their separate identities. None of us are separate identities. And all these masters, they understood this. They knew that we are an infinite consciousness, that we are the Creator, experiencing itself in this Maya, this illusion. And for us to be able to transcend this illusion, we need to see through the truth. We need to be able to do the work and integrate this lower part of ourselves so we can awaken into a higher version of ourselves, just like Yeshua, just like Buddha and all these other masters. And the I am presence is what you really are. It is pure awareness, pure consciousness, pure love. You are just aware. Every other thing is an illusion that you've created in your mind. So you take away your identity. You take away the role that you're playing. I am this person. I am Peter Novak. I work at this place. I do this. I am this. I am that. And the mind likes to create through I. I am this. I am that. I am this persona. I do this. And it's through doing that the ego works. But the soul, your higher awareness, works through being present, through being loving awareness. In this moment, in every moment, all of us, every person you see, you encounter on the street has that I am presence within them, but their mind has taken over their life. That's why you have serial killers and these people, let's say in Israel who are in Palestine, who are raping and murdering people. They have that same I am presence within them, just like a little child. Just like the little child that they are killing has that same I am awareness as is in them. But they've been so conditioned through their life experiences, through trauma, through their programming in their current incarnation, that they're just acting out all of it, all their trauma, and they're just projecting it onto everything else. And that is a distortion. What the law of one calls a distortion. It is an illusion. And the ego doesn't exist. The ego is a made-up construct. It is a program, just like in the Matrix. You have the agents. Agent Smith is a program, represents the ego. And it works through everybody. And it is what in Christianity they call the devil or Satan. It is the ego. It keeps you from your highest self. It keeps you in this prison of illusion. And there is no other power that rivals the power of God, that rivals the power of the light. The darkness is an illusion. It doesn't exist. It's just playing a role, and the Creator has created this world of duality so we could experience ourselves, so we could experience this world of duality from another perspective. We could have negative and positive polarities, and we could go through this veil of forgetting, or we go into this lifetime we don't remember anything, and we can have so much exponential growth through really remembering who we are in this lifetime. And we can all achieve that. Just like Christ said, "These things and greater shall you do, and more, for I go on to my Father." And then when the Jews asked them, said something about Abraham. I don't remember exactly, but it said, "You knew our father Abraham? You're not even 50 years old. How did you know our father Abraham?" And he said, "I assure you, before Abraham was, I am." And Jesus was not speaking as the man Jesus. He was speaking as the Christ, as his higher self that has always been, that transcends duality, that transcends illusion, transcends time as we know it. Everything that these masters said wasn't coming from a personal identity like Christianity or these other religions thinks. They came from a timeless dimension, a higher dimension that we call Christ consciousness, or that we call God or self-realization. That is what it is. And all these masters, they showed us that we can all achieve this within ourselves. Yeshua said, "The kingdom of heaven is within you," that God is within you. Said, "Kingdom of heaven is everywhere, spread across the earth," that we just don't see it because we're not tuned into that vibration, because we've lost ourselves in our ego, in our mind. And we must take our power back. We must bring ourselves back into the I am presence. Like this tree over here. Take this tree and then hang up your personal identity, your job occupation, everything. I am a father, I am a brother, I am a sister. All your identities, the ego likes to identify. That's what separates us. Hang all that up on the tree. And what is left? What is left is I am. That's why when Moses, he got the name of God, I am that, I am. It is that I am presence that is the most profound factor in this self-realization journey. Knowing that you are pure awareness, you are pure God consciousness, you are a fractal of the one infinite creator, having this experience in this lifetime, and seeing all your relationships, seeing all the people in your life from this lens of perception unlocks you. It helps you raise this kundalini energy up your spine, along with doing all these different breath work practices that's been handed to us for thousands of years, tapping into your heart. It's going to elevate you into higher states of awareness. And just like I did this week, you are going to get triggered. You are going to be challenged. And I had a moment this week. I woke up one morning and I was speaking to my higher self in meditation. I was like, "Higher self, bring me what I need for my catalyst today, for my soul growth." And man, like, careful what you wish for, because I got triggered so bad. I had all this anger come up, like, while I was at work, and then I just processed it. I just felt it. I journaled what I was going through, and I integrated that catalyst. It came up for a reason, so I could clear it. And for us to embody this higher awareness, we need to do the shadow work to clear out all these blockages that we have within ourselves. That is the most important thing for us to be doing right now. And as we are clearing through all of our individual blockages, we are clearing the energy out for the collective. We are paving the way for them. We are like the wolf in front of the pack, in the snow, we are paving the way for them so everybody else can have an easier transition. And with these higher energies, it's going to be like popcorn popping in a microwave. It takes a while for it to start popping. You might have like 1 pop, 2 pops, still takes a while. Eventually they're all going to start popping. And that is how it's going to be with this awakening, with this ascension. More people are going to start awakening and awakening. And those of you who are watching are probably already at a certain wavelength. And people are going to come to you eventually. Once you're doing this work enough, once you're embodying this higher version to yourself, your higher self is going to attract to you certain situations. And the law of one talks about that. Your higher self attracts to you these certain situations through your root chakra. It's your south pole, your negative pole, and it attracts these certain situations through your root chakra to be able to use them for catalysts. And then it's going to attract different people to your life that you can help awaken, different people that are going to trigger you. And that is how your life is the guru of this incarnation. As long as you can pay attention, as long as you can have that, just like in one of my last videos I talked about spiritual vision, being able to see that in your life is going to transform you into a version of you that you won't even recognize. That is going to be your true self. That is who you really are, not this ego separated self that you think that you are. That's just a character that you're playing in a play. Everybody is just playing different characters in this reality. It's just a play. It's just a movie. Like, we're in a freaking movie, and this is just another saga in the freaking movie of Peter Novak, you know? And it's been it's been a crazy ride, yo. It has been. And it's beautiful. I love it. I'm so happy. I live like freaking 10 minutes away from here. Oh man, just life is so good, and I'm really embodying this higher version of myself. And we can all do that. We can all do that, and we are going to do that. And you watch the things I accomplish, and the things that you accomplish, you don't even know. You can't even imagine the things that you will accomplish if you dedicate yourself to your mission, to your spiritual growth, to your devotion to the Creator, to God, to the universe, whatever you want to call it. And this is the best time to be alive. It really is. This is the time to be alive. We all chose to be here. And yeah, some of you might say, I want to see the contract that I signed up for all this bullshit. But you did. You freaking signed up to be here. We all did. And even though it's hard, Earth is so challenging. It is the most challenging school, but we're here doing it. We're killing it. And we're living we can live our best life in this lifetime. We can be joy. When you're in self-realization, when you find that higher awareness within yourself, it's joy, it's happiness. You don't have to be depressed. I learned that the hard way through all these traumas that I went through, and I was just depressed for so long, and I just got tired of it. And now, even when I'm going through challenges, I'm like, bring it on. Like, I got this. I'm going to freaking slay it. And I'm ready to grow and do whatever I need to do for my growth. And that, my friends, is freaking amazing. Yeah. I think that's everything I had to say. It's good to be on here again. And I'll be connecting with you more soon. I've been busy working on music and oh, I just created this song that's like so good, and I'm like, I can't take all the credit for it because I feel like it was channeled through me, but I definitely played a part in it. So I can't wait to share it. I can't wait to release it and start playing shows soon. Yeah, lots of good things happening. So hang in there. It's a new year. Just for this new year, like imagine the version of yourself that you want to embody in this new year. Just envision it, feel it through your body. Like feel yourself doing what you want to be doing, and just envision it, put that emotion into it, and then do the work to be able to align with that version of yourself. All right, my friends, Happy New Year. It's been a freaking blessing hanging out with you, and you have a mother flipping good day.